Blackstone presents The Hunter, a scientific novel by Giancarlo Genta. This book is read by Andrew Fallaize. Preface. Humankind is on the verge of epoch-making changes. As Tsiolkovsky would say, human beings are leaving their cradle, the Earth, to build a spacefaring civilization. We cannot say when humans will return to the Moon, land on Mars, or launch the first interstellar spaceship. It may be just a matter of years, or of centuries. Perhaps for the last enterprise, but one thing is certain. Our development cannot continue indefinitely on a single, overpopulated and overexploited planet. Space is a harsh, dangerous, and new environment, and new technologies must be developed to venture across its gulfs. This is, however, nothing new. Humans have been playing this game since the early Stone Age, when they left the plains of East Africa, the only environment in which they could live without the need to develop increasingly advanced technologies. The new environments encountered and the new technologies required will, in turn, compel the human species to change, to develop new skills and new behaviours, on top of the basic human background that characterised us ever since we first appeared on the surface of this planet. Science fiction novels are, in practical terms, experiments. The author creates a new environment and puts his characters in it to see how they react to the new challenges and how they build their lives or succumb to the overwhelming stresses of life. In this novel, the action develops at the frontier of the tiny zone of our galaxy that has been colonized by humankind, where the few people who venture so far from Earth live in artificial habitats, space stations, mining colonies on asteroids, and spaceships, owing to the lack of naturally inhabitable or already terraformed planets. In this situation, humans come in contact with something alien. Not living creatures with whom they could have a relationship of some sort, friendship, understanding, hostility, hate, or even just indifference, but machines that have presumably been sown into the galaxy by some intelligent species that intended to use them to explore and colonize its neighbouring stellar systems. This strategy, which had already been proposed by some scientists in the 20th century, leads to a disaster because of the tendency by these self-replicating machines to undergo evolutionary processes in an almost Darwinian way. The confrontation with these alien machines causes a disruption to the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?